classroom. I am Miss Chong. Okay, today we are going to learn Chinese phonetic. Okay, let's look at this. Okay, today we are going to learn Hanyu Pinyin Chinese Pinyin System Part 1. Do you know what's Chinese Pinyin System? Chinese Pinyin System is a fundamental thing for you to learn before you learn how to speak Mandarin fluently. Are you ready to learn Mandarin? Let's go. At the end of the lesson, actually I expect my students be able to identify what is syllables, what is initials, what is finals, and what is tone in Mandarin. Why must we learn Chinese phonetic? We need to learn Chinese phonetic because Chinese phonetic is a tool for us to pronounce certain words, Chinese words correctly, with the correct tones, with the correct combination of initials and finals. First of all, we learn how to identify the syllables. In Chinese phonetics, a phonetic unit of Chinese character is called syllables. What are the components to make up a syllables? There are three components to make up a syllables, which are initials, finals, and tones. Now I'm provide you with an examples. This character in the middle pronounced as how. Okay, you will see this example consists of few elements. Can you identify which part of the HAO considered as a tone, which part is initial, and which part is a finals? Most of Chinese syllables comprise of three elements, which are initial, consonants, finals, and tones. And this is a good example because this character, which means good, pronounced as how, consists of three elements, which are tone, initial, and finals. Let's take a look into the initial. We call it as 声母. Okay, we have so many 声母 in Mandarins. So you will see all these quite similar, right? It's exactly the same like the consonant in English. Because in English, or even in Malay, you will see these alphabets appear. For example, the B, P, M, F, D, T, N, L, G, K, H, J, Q, X. Maybe you're not that familiar with the ZH, CH, SH, but these three really exist in Chinese phonetics, and followed by the R, Z, C, and S. How about this one, the finals? We call it as 韵母. There are 5 types of finals in Chinese syllables, which are simple finals, compound finals, nasal finals, special finals, and retroflex finals. It's different if compared to the initial just now. Initial on its own, we couldn't pronounce the initial, but we can pronounce the finals. Let's go through the finals one by one. The first one we call it as simple finals. Well, we will look at this. Try look at this. It's similar like the ALU, but if you look at this carefully, this is not ALU because the sequence is a little bit different. It started with the R. You can follow me. Then O. The third one is The fourth one is E. The fifth one is U. And the last one is U. Can you follow me? We try once. Okay. O. E. U. U. Yeah. Okay. This one we call it a simple final because it only consists of one alphabet. Next is compound finals. Compound finals is for the finals which consists of more than one alphabet. It could be 2 alphabets or 3 alphabets. Line number 1. You can follow me closely and listen how I'm going to pronounce all this. The first one is I. Second one, ow. The third one, o. The fourth one, a. Line number 2, ia, ie, io. Line number 3, wa, wo, ue. Line number 4, yue, yao, y. Let's try one more time. Line number 1, I, ow, o, a. Line number 2, ia, ie, io. Line number 3, wa, wo, ue. And line number 4, yue, yao, y. Okay, let's move. Let's go to this nasal finals. Why do we call this nasal final? Because the characteristic of this is all these are ended up with the N or NG. Let's go through this one by one. The first line is an. Next one, the third one, in. And the fourth one, when. The fifth one, in. Okay, now we're in line number 2. Yen, wan, yuan. Are you with me? Now we take a move to line number 3. Ang, in, ong. And line number 4. Yang, wang, weng, and yong. Let's go through this again. An, in, wen, yun, yen, wan, yuan, ang, in, ong, yang, wang, weng, yong. Next will be, we call it as special finals. The first one is with a little dash in front of the E. So we pronounce this as and the next one, we pronounce this as and the last category is retroflex finals. Try to roll your tongue when you pronounce this. So the ER, we pronounce this as Okay, come again. These are the finals. Now, we look at this, the tones. This is another element in the Chinese syllables. Tones in Mandarin, we call it as sheng diao. The Chinese language is a tone language. It's different compared to other languages like English. In English, we don't emphasize the tones, but we need to emphasize the tone in Mandarin. There are 4 tones in Chinese phonetics. For example, you see, the first one, MA, but there is a little line on top of the A. How about the second one, the MA, with the rising tone from down to up. And the third one is MA with the little Nike sign on top of the A. How about the last one? The last one is MA with the 4th tones. So you see, each combination of initial and finals with different tones. Actually, when you pronounce it correctly, it actually represents different meaning. Let's follow me. The first one, ma, which means mom, mother. The second one, ma, which means numb. The third one, ma, which means a horse. The fourth one, ma, which means a school. Is it interesting? So be careful when you pronounce Chinese words. You might express something wrongly if you put the wrong tone on top of the wrong syllables. This graph best describes the uniqueness of each tone. First tone is represented by the symbol, the horizontal line. So this is considered as the high tone and it's flat. It's a high and flat tone. Using the MA as example, we pronounce the first tone as ma. See, how about the second tone? The second tone is represented by the line from rising from the lower part to the upper part. Okay, we use the example to demo this. Ma, which means numb. How about just now I mentioned it's like the little tick on top of the A is similar to the Nike, the symbol. Okay, so means you have to lower down your tone, then going up again. So we use the MA as example also. MA third tone is ma, which means horse. The last one, just imagine you're standing at the 5th floor level, then suddenly you going down like this. Okay, so the sound will be ma, is from up to down. So I'm preparing a little exercise for you. Please kindly list out 1 syllables in the comments. If you think this little sharing benefited to you, please subscribe this channel. Thank you so much. I will see you in our next session. Thank you. If you still have any questions, feel free to ask me later.